everybody. It's the meeting. All right.
Yay.
All right. So let's get started with tell me something good. You have the slide for that?
Oh, before that, we have a slide about Chinese New Year, which is happening before Tell Me Something Good.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
right,
Thank
that's
you.
right.
Thank you so much.
Let's
Thanks so
play
much,
that.
Carly.
Happy
Yep, you
Chinese
got it.
New Year. Let's find out all about it. Thank you so much, Social Equity Committee of the ALC, for that. That was really great.
We're a little late on that one, but we're trying to catch up.
Yes.
No, it's so interesting that
It is.
last 16 days. Why don't we have a holiday that lasts that long?
There's so many cool things going on in different cultures. It's really fascinating to learn about them.
It
Yeah.
really is. Like
At least
last
once a
week-
month, every 15 days, once a month.
No, this is cool. And I think it's my year. I'm the year of the tiger. I think this year is it. All right, so what's next? We have, let's get started. So tell me something good, everybody. I know something good could have happened. Anyone? Just speak up. I feel like Rob has something good to say.
Tracy, it's Star.
Oh, Star.
Hi, people.
It
I
just says
just want you
iPhone.
to I have, oh, I'm like so not ready for prime time, but I'm going to turn my camera on anyway. So my nephew, Justin in New Jersey, just had a baby boy yesterday. His name is Jack Thomas Gata, and we are so proud. It's the first time I'm a great aunt, and all is well. He just came home this morning, and no, we couldn't be happier. Happy family.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Yeah, thanks.
How
That's-
exciting.
Yep.
And you're great anyway, Star. You didn't need to have, you know.
Didn't need to have a new baby be born, right?
Anyone
Right.
else? Doesn't have to be real estate related, just anything.
Well,
No.
as usual, Tracy, we had a wonderful 9 a.m. meeting this morning and some great real estate questions. One of them coming from Clint. Some wonderful discussion after our gratitude on real estate related items and sometimes personal stuff. It's just a wonderful, supportive time. It starts us off with a great motivation every morning, and If you guys are not doing it, you're missing out. But this morning was really great. And I'm
It's
grateful.
invaluable. You know, every morning I learn something.
That's wonderful. And especially newer agents, feel free to jump on because, you know, it doesn't matter how much experience you have, you always can learn something. Okay, let's go to the next, Carly. What's the next slide? All right. What is this? Oh, this is our new website. It's up
The
and
new
running.
website.
Does Brian want to talk about this or?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Tracy.
Mhm.
Let me actually just pull it up. I was just really excited to show you guys this. We have a brand new, fully built website Carly, can you let me share my screen here? Thank you. And we'll go with this one. Can you guys see this?
Yes. Mhm.
Is it in? Okay, yeah, so we've got kellerwilliamslarchmont.com is the current website. We are currently getting KW Larchmont forwarded to this this location. So now there is a great looking and a very well-built site for you to send any potential clients to, any agents that you think might be interested in joining our office. We've got a lot of great tools, and there's a couple things I just want to show you guys real quick. One is that we have a Meet Our Agents page where we are able to highlight the agents in our office. So right now in here are the agents that have sent us a headshot and bio. But moving forward, you guys can just send us your headshot, preferred phone number, and your business website, and we'll make sure that we get you on here. If you don't have a website, you can link your social media, whatever you want. So yeah, send us your headshots. We'll get you on this list so that you can appear with all of our other lovely agents. And there's just really a ton to check out on this site. We've got sections on that are pulling information straight from the MLS. We've got down here kind of hidden. I'm going to try and figure out if we can kind of move this somewhere else. We've got specific like locations where you can click on. Like if we go to Whittier, for example, it pulls up market stats for the area. So, when you guys have a chance this week, check this site out. Let me know if you notice anything like a broken link or any like typos or anything. Let me know and I'll make sure that we get that corrected. And please send over your headshots so we can get you on the roster as well. And yeah.
It looks great, Brian.
Yeah, very excited about it.
Yeah, and they're really good about helping you fix any issues right away. Their customer service is fantastic.
Yeah, they're very quick.
It looks great. How retouched do you want our headshots, Brian?
Just like face tuned to like 100. I don't know what the highest level is, but as high as you can get. I want everybody looking flawless.
So you could send one in from like 1991.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's from 2001. It works great.
Yeah.
Black and white too.
That's the ideal.
That helps.
Yeah, it was before there was color is when she has hers from.
Exactly.
Brian, I have a better picture of myself that appears in the Larchmont Chronicle ad. What is your direct email address so I can send you a copy of that?
You can send it to mca@kwlarchmont.com.
Okay, all right.
And we'll get that updated.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah.
is it okay if my headshot is current or does it have to be an older one?
It's wherever you look best.
That's
For you, Carlos. Carlos, for you, we want the older one, please.
Okay, please. Just checking.
Like high school graduation photo.
Please, prime picture.
All right, great. What do we have next, Carly? Okay, everyone get your shirt. If you zoom in on it, it's really cool because it says home. Like you see those t-shirts where it's like people wear a state and it says home. It says home, but on the whole world to show support on this shirt. So it's really cool. It's helping to raise money. I think it's on the link every day. So show your support and get a cute shirt that says KW on the back, because I went on the link and looked, and it also has Keller Williams on the back of the neck. So there you go. And
I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. so you'll
great,
see it
thank
there.
you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know, KW has all these things throughout the year. And I don't know, Brian, are they able to just buy it through their account through you? Or is it something they have to do it separate?
It's done separately.
Okay, okay. So with this
Yeah.
one, you have to go ahead and pay for it. It can't just be on the monthly bill.
Right.
Okay. Next slide. All right. Coaching corner with Rob.
Well, hello. Hi, everyone. We've, as mentioned earlier by Lorna, we've been having some great times in the 9 a.m. meeting, and that's been going very well. A lot of great interaction, support, and insights. I've been talking recently about the idea of accountability and being accountable to somebody else. And I've been a little bit open and mentioned to you guys that I actually signed up for a program where I'm being held accountable by somebody. In fact, I have my appointment with her, I believe, next Friday. And we go over everything. So it's the kind of thing that even knowing that appointment's coming up, it's like it pushes me to go through everything I need to do to prep for that and get ready for that. That's one thing that accountability does for you. Another thing is when you're being accountable to someone, you want it measurable. When somebody says, oh, well, you know, like I went to the gym and I did some cardio, well, that could be 5 minutes, you know, and that could be while you're watching the TV on the bike. So not much. Or you could be in there for 55 minutes and sweating like crazy on the Stairmaster. Accountability has numbers. It has something you can measure. So when you're talking to somebody, you're talking about accountability, that's what you want to do. In real estate, we would liken that to how many people did you call? How many people did you reach out to? How many appointments did you have? That's the accountability you're looking for. So the one tip I would say for today is have somebody you're accountable to and make sure when you're having those conversations, you actually talk about what's measurable and what your goals are, and you're making sure that what you're being accountable to gets you to those goals.
Fantastic, Rob. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, being accountable definitely keeps you on track. That's for sure. I probably need to do more of that. All right, next slide.
And part of lead generation is we have our lead generation contest. This week, it is texts being sent out. And so how many texts are being sent out to people? In fact, we've had our agents wanting to collect those that have won in the past, their coffee certificates. So we have had winners. And let's see who is the top one. I got to say, last week, I ended up being because I was reporting to myself, I ended up having the most. So let's not do that. Somebody beat me this week with the most texts sent out to clients.
And that's open to the whole office, right, Rob?
The entire office.
Okay. Good to know. All right. And on to the next.
And we are continuing with mock transactions. We picked a property. And last week, we had all of the coaching agents present their offers and their email letter and their packages and all their supporting documentation. And we evaluated that last Wednesday. Today, we're doing the flip side. Agents in coaching are presenting their listing, contracts, their marketing strategy, everything they're going to do to list that home and those things involved, and we're going to evaluate that. So today on the coaching call, make sure if you're in coaching, you hop onto that and we will go over that. Coming in the future, by the way, we are planning to do requests for repairs, inspections, and disclosures.
Wow, that's fabulous, Rob. I wish that they had had something like that when I first started, because the first few deals you do, you just feel like you're out in the wind, you know? So that was really good.
Yeah.
Is there going to be anything for the whole office, maybe like going forward, something like this down the road, maybe a refresher for anyone or someone who, I know there's some agents that kind of came back that were not, or no, is it mostly just coaching?
Right now, it's just coaching. And we can talk about that on our ALC with, putting some of that together, maybe in an education.
Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's a great idea.
All right, and next. Carly?
And finishing up, if any of you do need to leverage our coaching agents and you have an open house, feel free to do so. Put them in. I've had a ton of agents say, hey, I am more than willing to do so. So even if it's on an off day, you want to do a twilight or on a Thursday or Friday open house, or you want the extra help at your open houses, we have the extra support and the leverage to help you be successful in showing that home. So just let me know.
Fantastic. Thank you. There's a lot of help out there, guys, if you feel overwhelmed. Okay, next one. Upcoming classes. What do we have? All right, you have Power Hour, and this is with our new product for newer agents, right? This one, I know she has different ones for different levels.
Power Hour is actually open to everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
everybody can tune in, and it's just the idea, you log in and your video is on, but your audio is off, and everybody is lead generating together, and it's because you're doing it as a group, it helps people just to get it done. It sets a time, you can be more productive. I've gotten 2 appointments out of it myself.
Wow. Okay, great. So yeah, do that. And then I know there's something, is there something right at that same time or right before that? Next slide, I guess. Oh, I guess not. Well, here's the tech, guys, and this is good. Scott Leroy Marketing can really help you. And I've been meaning to call them myself, but this, you know, they can help you with anything. And you contact them directly by email. And sometimes, just so you know, it might be a different person, but they're all on the same page. So don't feel like you're emailing and you're out in the, drift there. And they're really good. And I think they do have some kind of number if you have extra questions, but sit and listen to these meetings because, even by osmosis, you might learn a thing or two. And next. There you go. That's what I was thinking. She has from 10 to 11:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the Spark series for new agents. So log on and learn, and it will help you grow your business. And then for experienced agents, she has it every Tuesday, Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11:30. And you're never too old to learn new tricks. So get in there and participate and keep yourself moving along with your business. And bonus class, look at that, bonus, letting go of limiting beliefs, which everyone has, because after a certain age, society beats you down. So, but it's all in here. Don't let the outside get to you. So let go of your limiting beliefs and do the bonus class with Christy Bailey. And she looks so sweet in her picture. I haven't met her yet, but I'm sure she's fantastic.
She is.
Log on Monday and just let go at 10 o'clock. And by 11:30, you should just be ready to rock. All right, next. Oh, and the one thing on Tuesday, once you're ready to rock, then the next day you take the bonus class, the one thing, also with Christy. And that's for everybody from 10 a.m. to 11:30.
And if I could add, I just finished the book, The One Thing, this past week. And it's one of those I can tell I'm going to read it every so often. It really helps you prioritize and really helps you become more productive. So I highly recommend that class.
Perfect. Is it like, Rob, you might know more. Is it like a, like what we did in the past where it's like a book club class, or is she just going over the book in general on that class?
You'll be going over the principles in general. Yeah,
Perfect.
It's a one-dayer. Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. And then we have with David Hitt, I think is how I say it, how to get a buyer listing signed. And that is going to be on Wednesday, today, after the meeting at 1 o'clock to 2:30. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. You're so good looking. Okay, so some people got that. All right, so then we have a broker class with Rich, and Rich is fantastic. So he's going to talk to you about all the mistakes we're making consciously or unconsciously on the MLS, and they're really strict. They'll come after you. Be careful of your wording. things that you use in your normal vernacular are not acceptable on the MLS, things you would never think, like within walking distance, just average things you say you can't put in writing. So hopefully he'll be able to help you with any questions you have. And that is on today as well from 4 to 5. And here it is. I'm doing a drum roll. Can you hear it? Oh crap, Stanley heard it. Sorry, buddy. Okay, we have our awards ceremony on Friday. So get ready. And we're gonna have food and some adult beverages, I believe. So, don't drive if you don't have to. Do what I do. Have your husband drop you off and pick you up.
Wow.
And it's from 11 a.m. to 2. So it's like, it's going to be great. And that's in Glendale. And if it's from Mary Kay's son's venue. So if there's anything I know about that family, the food is fantastic. So come hungry. And core services. Do we have everyone here? Is Andy here?
I am here. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Andy, how you feeling?
I am so much better. My voice is still a little on the deeper side, but I'm good.
That's sexy, so don't worry about
it. Well, thank you. I just wanted to, I'm sitting in my car, so I'm about to go into another meeting. I just wanted to touch on inflation. I know that I've talked about it before in past meetings. It is obviously a very big buzzword in the news, in economics, all of that. I just wanted to touch on that and where things are and how it relates to us, to life, to real estate, to consumers and buyers and everything else. The Fed had talked often last year and during COVID about inflation being transitory and so forth. It turns out a lot of specialists and economists are saying that they really reacted too late. Here we are in an increasing inflationary environment. Inflation is when there's essentially too much money on the streets. They printed too much money, the value of the dollar has gone down, and the cost of goods has gone up. Now you throw in the mix of supply chain issues that we've all experienced during COVID. You've got higher gas prices, which also impact supply chain and delivery and diesel fuel and all of that. And then you also throw on top of that additional energy prices, food prices, and now we have wartime situation going on, which will eventually greatly impact the situation in Europe and goods and delivery and supply chain and all of these things. It hasn't quite set in just yet, but unless there's resolution to that conflict, there are some greater effects down the pike. With that said, economists are speculating a recession, and again, that means the cost of goods are up and the value of the dollar is down. With consumer goods going up, related to all of these things that I just mentioned, consumer spending shifts. All of a sudden, the cost of living goes up, and consumers pull back on purchasing other things. The good news from a housing perspective is there's no real end in sight in terms of the inventory situation. New home sales, new home builds, all of that, everything is down. You guys all feel the pain of the inventory situation. There's no anticipation of that necessarily improving. The feds really need to get this inflation thing under control. And with that said, we could potentially towards the end of the year see a break in the mortgage rates. Obviously, nothing is for certain. It's definitely an interesting time, but really keep your eye on that buzzword inflation, because it's really the indicator and gives us all the signs and the pointing and what direction things are going. So that's it. I know that was a lot.
Well, thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, and hopefully, even though that sounded all kind of bummery, it did sound like there was some like good news at the end there, at the end of the year, hopefully. So,
Well,
yeah.
and you know, the truth, I didn't mean for it to sound bummer-y. I mean, the truth is that there's way more buyers in the market than there are inventory, than there is inventory. And that piece is not going anywhere. I think during times like this, and especially when you factor in the war situation in the Ukraine, it just adds a little extra level of caution with people and with consumers and buyers and so forth. You know, I don't think real estate is going anywhere. I think we're in just sort of a transitional phase of getting to a new normal. People still need places to live, right?
Exactly. It always goes up and down. So this will ride itself out just like it does every few years. So
yeah, and I'm sure you all remember when we first went into lockdown during COVID. I mean, it was like the sky is falling for a couple of weeks. Everybody pumped the brakes. It was like, oh my God, what's happening? And you know, everything shakes out. I just wanted everybody to really just pay attention to inflation and what that means, what that looks like. There's obviously a lot of variables and a lot of factors, but that's really the driving force of economics and the Feds right now is the inflation problem.
yeah. And like, but if clients ask, the best time to buy a house is when they're ready. That's the answer.
100%.
So that's always the answer, no matter what the rest of the world is doing. It's when they're ready. Okay.
Yep.
On to the
Thanks,
next.
guys.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
And if I can give a shout out to Andy and Raha, it's perfect timing. We closed a deal just recently, and I was told by the other agent how incredibly smooth it was, and my buyers were very happy. So gratitude to both of you. Big shout out, because it just made all the difference in the world using them.
We love you guys. Thank you.
It really does. They're fantastic. Hi, Raha. How are you?
Hi, I am good. How are you?
I'm good. What do you have for us?
So today I wanted to talk about, there's a glitch with Car and DocuSign. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but it's been going on for, a week or two now. I don't know if they're going to fix it. But if you send an offer or any type of contract through Car, through your DocuSign, the signature lines are like 1 inch above where they're supposed to be. So when you send it out, just make sure you drag it to the line it's supposed to be, because now it's kind of going off. If you're like signing it to the buyer, it's kind of going up to the seller's section of the contract. So it looks very, it's not correct, basically. So just make sure that when you do that automated system through Car, that you drag. It's a pain because it's supposed to be helpful. So I'm not sure what they're doing about that glitch, but just to make sure the signature lines are on where they're supposed to be. Been noticing a lot of that. So just wanted to make sure that you guys
Do you recommend in the meantime people just use the digital ink?
No, you can still use DocuSign. It's just that you have to just manually lower the signature box, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Raha.
Of course.
We'll see you on Friday.
Yes, Friday. I'm excited to celebrate all the success.
Someone just said, can I ask Raha? So there's a question for you.
Hi, Will. Oh, yes. I owe you a call too.
You do, but I'm gonna share it publicly just in case someone else may have the same situation.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I have a deal going on right now where we have an accepted offer. I'm representing the seller. The buyer canceled after we had an acceptance, and they sent over a cancellation. 2 days later, they came back and said, you know what? We changed our mind. We want to move forward. And they wired the money into escrow with the same wiring instructions.
Mhm.
So my question is there some extra paperwork we should use, or do we just remove the cancellation like it never existed?
Can I ask you if both parties signed the cancellation?
No, only one did.
Okay,
Only the buyer.
only the buyer. The seller never signed it.
That's correct.
And then they sent an email saying they just wanted to rescind it.
Right.
Okay, I think that should suffice. If both parties had signed it, then you would have to basically do it all over again. But there's extra paperwork. But
Okay.
yeah, send me what you have and then the email, and I'll take a look at it. But from what you're saying, that
Mhm.
should be fine. But just send it to me so I can take a look at what happened.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that question, Will. I have a feeling that's happening a lot lately. I'm
Yeah.
seeing a lot of stuff fall and go back onto the market, and then it's the next day it's gone again. So there may be people who had like cold feet, and then they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what it kind of looks like. So
Yeah, I just had another escrow canceled, but both parties signed it maybe a week after he came back, but he wrote a new offer and we opened escrow all over again with the same buyer. So yeah.
wow, that's frustrating. I wish everyone
Yeah.
would just go forward. But thank you, Raha. She's
Of course.
see, she had the answer. Just reach out. Don't stress. You got Raha. All
Yeah.
right.
I should print t-shirts with that.
I know, right?
Thank
All
you
right.
guys. All right,
Thank
take
you
care.
so much. All right, who's next? Who we got? Ben, are you there? Is Ben there? I don't think I saw him. Did I see him? Probably not. All right.
Maybe I can just say something on his behalf. So I've been talking about this before, but just make sure whenever you get a new client or a listing agreement to make sure who the seller actually is on title. And Venn is a great resource to help you with that. They could order the prelim, you could get the information ahead of time before you list. We just want to make sure that the right seller is signing all the documents. You know, I could come to you and say, hey, I want to sell my house, you know, but then maybe I have, you know, a husband that's on title too, but I never mentioned him. So it's good to reach out and make sure. And he's a great resource and
reach out to him before you have the meeting with the client.
Mhm.
You want all decision makers at that meeting.
Right.
Or aware of the meeting at least. Sometimes people's parents are on it.
Mhm.
And they don't mention that. And that gets really muddy. You end up having like, you know, grandma or the parents in Florida have to sign. I had one, Raha helped me with, they had parents in Alaska that had to sign everything going forward. It was, you know, prep yourself for that. Don't be stuck and then have to redo everything or by accident list something and it's void because the other person didn't want to list.
Right.
So you can get really muddy. So just make sure everyone's on the same page by contacting Ben right out of the gate.
Yay. Perfect. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. What do we have next? Agent happenings. What's happening with our agents? We have birthdays. All right, happy birthday today. Edward, I'm so bad at names and I apologize ahead of time. Kerfritcher? Happy birthday, Ed. Tomorrow we have Michelle Mena. We have John Baratine on the 26th. Carla Posada on the 27th, the 28th, CY Marcus, and the 29th is Adam Pergament. Happy birthday, everybody. On Friday, we could celebrate the one that's on Friday with us on our awards show. And our new agents, there's some new people here. We have Wally Zafar, David Hipp, Charles Ryan, Brianna Scott, Kevin Chang, and Andrew Keller. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our office. You're in good hands. And then what else do we have? Oh my gosh, look at these closed escrows. Congratulations to everybody. Eileen, you have Christina Kim, you have Angela Bond, Joseph Lee and Tiffany, you have Paul Yu and Alan Rowe. Lena, congratulations. Stephen and Champ on 3rd Avenue. You have Dragona and Stacy. My phone is ringing. I apologize if anyone heard that. Then you have Rachel and Tiffany, and you have Russell Roney and Antron. You have Russell Roney again and Antran. We have Myron Bang, and the Woodward team on Gower. Congratulations, everybody. Is there more? Sometimes there's a second page. And new escrows. Okay, here we go. This is always really good. Peter O, we have Pete Bonacore, we have Day Young, we have Ian Michael Cherney, we have Lena again. Lena, good job. Michael Flanagan and Linda Roth, Sabine, Yvette Millman and Carlos, and Kaylin Pena and Jin Yi Chong. Congratulations on your new escrows, guys. Hopefully they go smoothly. Oh, more new escrows. Byron Field. Look at you. You ran the field on this sheet. So look at all these. What do you have? You have on Chestnut, East Ellis, 53rd Street, 55th Street, 55th Street, Lime and Lime. Congratulations. It's a lot of hustle. It's a good job. And closed leases, Michelle on Saloma. I guess that's the one in the Sherman Oaks or Studio City. Congratulations on that. And we have new listings. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we have. Single family ones. John and Chuck, they have Formosa Avenue. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 660 square feet for just a little under $1 million. So $999. And Charlotte, this is, you always have the best pictures of this place. I looked at it earlier. Charlotte, congratulations on Briarcliff Road. Do you want to say anything about it? I know you're on the call.
Sure, it's gorgeous. It's in the Oaks. So it's pretty rare that properties even come up in the Oaks proper. You can tell your clients, but even though this meeting's recorded, I try not to say this too much, but Brad Pitt's your neighbor, so that doesn't suck. It's got a pool and a spa, also super rare up there. Really great views of the Hollywood sign. A little hard to see from this picture, but the Hollywood sign is kind of looming right above the house in the photo. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's kitchens and baths are totally renovated. We're going to be open on Saturday and Sunday, both days from 2 to 5. Set the offer deadline of next Tuesday, the 29th. So hopefully we see everybody this weekend. That would be great.
It looks great, Charlotte. I love the pictures showing how expansive the back area is. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's a small lot. It's under 5,000 square feet, but they really, really made the most of it. The sellers in 2014 cut the hill. They put in a massive patio, outdoor kitchen, fire pit, pool, spa, with the most absurd thoughts to safety that you could ever imagine. Like they spent $60,000 in surveys and geos and architects before they even did a thing to make sure that everything was super stable. It's a really well cared for home.
Wow, love that. Thank you, Charlotte. And Josephine, congratulations. Do you want to tell us about this, Josephine?
Yeah, that's 1 bedroom, 1 bath here in Hollywood. It's a cute little place, small but very cute. He's done a lot of improvements inside. Bathroom tile, has a westerly view, and if you peek around the neighbor's side, you can see the hills a little bit. 459.5. It's 589 square feet. Small but really cute and neat.
Congratulations, Josephine.
Thank you.
Tiffany Chen, is Tiffany on here or Rachel? Anyone want to talk about this? I can, no? Okay. Has a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $698 on Huxley, and it looks really done. Looks really nice. So send someone over her way. And leases, what do we have for leases? Linda Burnell, we have on Saturn Street. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1280 square feet for $3,500. It looks like it's a duplex, possibly a 4-plex, but yeah, it looks like a cute building. Any others?
This is a second unit in the same building.
Oh, okay.
Is this-
Oh,
is
it's the
this
same. It's like, am I having a stroke? Okay.
Is this an upper-
All right, so here you go. Second unit, same building, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, same square footage, and $100 less.
So
Then
is
that's-
this, can I clarify this? Is there a lower unit available in this? Does anyone know?
I think Linda would have the answer. So maybe we can put her info in the chat, Carly, if she's not on the call. Maybe someone can reach out to her.
Sure, I can put that in there.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Carly.
Thank you. All right. Next. All right, pocket listings. Does anybody have something coming up that you would like to share with the office prior to it going out into the world? Anyone? Leases? Sales?
Hi, this is Jen Roa.
Hey, Jen.
Hi. Yeah, so we are just finishing up on 2 renovations of 2 homes in the Hollywood Hills near the Deadsman Estates off of Mulholland. Gorgeous. The first one has beautiful views, a pool. It's like 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, but then it has like these other 2 little den rooms. It's kind of hard to imagine. And then you walk up some stairs and it also has like an office with a Murphy bed that sits on top of the pool on a balcony. It's really beautiful. But anyways, we're just finishing up renovating, redoing the floors, painting everything, new windows. So if you have anyone that's like really interested in being in that area and they wanted, to maybe take a look like just separately without their client, just to kind of see if it would be a match, let me know.
Sounds really nice.
Yeah.
And do you have pricing on that? Did you say? I'm sorry. Jen.
We're not sure on the pricing yet. We haven't gotten that far yet. But it's going to be around probably mid to high 2s.
Perfect. No,
Yeah.
sounds lovely. Well, keep us posted so we can all go venture out and see it before everyone
Thanks so much.
blocks. Thanks, Jen. All right, who else? Oh, in the chat, it looks like there's something.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Dave. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, my previous Sherman single family listing
Mm-hmm.
is selling as a pocket, so 2.3 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
David, so that's the one you had listed. It was kind of like on it almost looked like land was like a peninsula, sort of, right?
Yeah, it's like whole mountain on the backyard. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So that's good. If you guys haven't seen it and you have someone in the Sherman Oaks area, go check it out and give Day a call. Is it hard to show, Day?
Pardon me?
Is it hard to show or is it easy to view?
It's not an easy, I guess.
They're still living there?
Yes, already living there. Yes.
Okay, so just set an appointment with Day and he'll get you in.
And also I have a 4 unit coming up in Hoover Street, about 1.6 million. Rental income is about over 8,000. So if someone interested, let me know.
And are they long-term tenants?
Kind of, yeah. Not really. Not really.
Okay. And it's fully occupied?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Day.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? No? All right. Next one. Before we leave, all right, who wants to fill the bucket? Wants and needs, fill the bucket.
I want to fill the bucket. Tracy Pence, you did such a great job stepping in for Joey. You just the cutest thing, and I just appreciate you.
Yay
Well,
for Tracy.
Thank you.
Very much true. Thank you, Tracy.
Aw, you guys are too sweet.
Can I also fill the bucket? I think that Stacy is here online. Stacy and I just closed the deal last week. And I'm very grateful that Stacy brought me on board for this. And it was such a pleasure to work with her. And this was a long time coming. We started working on this in November to prep the property, and she was just so amazing handling her friends and clients who were like the most anxious and nervous clients I have ever encountered, and they were a lot to deal with, but in the end we had like the nicest, smoothest escrow ever, and they made like literally $300,000 more than they were hoping for, so they were ecstatically happy. But it's not easy to partner up with people, and I just want to say that it was like such a lovely experience working with Stacy, and we have amazing people in our office, and it's just so wonderful when we like actually get a chance to work and for it to be a nice experience.
Oh, that's such a great story. And especially newer agents, don't feel like reaching out to somebody to help you is a sign that you don't know what you're doing, because it's not that. A lot of times it does help to have another person on board with you, and it just helps your business grow. So a lot of times people think, oh, I don't want to do that because I need to make the money. But at the end of the day, if you're partnering with someone, it frees you to learn, and it frees you to open yourself up to new opportunities. So reach out to us. We're here to help you, and we support you, and don't be shy to do that.
And especially if, like, for example, like clients are challenging, it helps so much to have like two people, and sometimes like people who work like in two slightly different styles makes all the difference in the world.
Exactly. No, it is nice. And, sometimes when you're working with friends, like it sounds like this was a case of that, it helps to bring someone in who isn't a part of that dynamic, because if you have to say something difficult to a friend, it's kind of better to have the backup of another agent with you, so you take the emotion out of it when you have the other agent, because especially if you have history with the client, you want to make sure that they get the message without feeling hurt, and it can really help to have another person with you. So thank you, Dragon.
Sure.
Congratulations on that. That was really good.
May I have a buyer need?
Go ahead.
Yes. If anyone knows of possibly a pocket listing, 5 units and above, either Hancock Park, Bel Air, Beverly Hills, USC, Mid-Wilshire area, please give me a call. And also, does anyone have had any experience with Zoom Casa? And if so, if I could also get some feedback on that one, because I did get a proposal from them, and I just wondered if anybody had any experience working with Zoom Casa.
Hasn't Lorna, have you used Zoom Casa?
Yeah, we're using them on the seller side for proposals to fix up a bunch of things before we go on the market. And I've had a very positive experience.
Okay.
So Gina, if you want to reach out to me, I can give you the contact person I initially started the conversation with, and they send you to a designer and a project manager, depending on what your needs are. And they'll walk through the property and after proposal, and then edit it as needed into the client's happy.
Yes.
Good question. Yeah, I've had questions about them too. So thank you, Lorna.
You're welcome. And you can just contact me at lorna@bateshennington.com.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I
And
did
Tracy-
have
sorry,
the
go ahead.
proposal, and the only thing that I had a question with was the 3% markup that they have, the carry fee. Is what
Yeah,
they call
because
it.
they're not getting paid until after the close of escrow, which is,
Right.
if that's what your seller needs, then it's not free.
It's not, definitely. Okay, thank you.
All right, good stuff. And Tracy Bates put in the chat, I don't know if you guys saw it, but also seasoned agents can benefit from working with other seasoned agents as well. And like I said, again, with the dynamics, sometimes it really helps to have someone else in the mix that isn't a part of the equation. So, and you can always learn from others. All right, anyone else fill the bucket, wants and needs? No? Yes? No? Okay. What's the next slide? Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you on Friday. So be ready.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Tracy. That was great.
Good job, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.